Hey guys, Guntermines here, and welcome back to another video. Now today's going to be a little bit different because today is going to be the first part of my entire Disney Infinity collection. Yes, I have been collecting Disney Infinity figures. This was way before I started collecting all of the cars that I've been accumulating over the years, like Fair Game and etc. Well, before Cars 3 at all, but yeah, just before Cars 3, I then collected all these, like 2015 all the way to 2017, like early 2017, and then I got all the Cars 3 stuff, so and the rest was, went from there. So, we're going to be going game by game. I'm going to be breezing through these guys, because I mean, you guys all know what they look like, but yeah. So, if you guys don't want to play with Disney Infinity though, Disney Infinity was a game series that started out in 2013 and then ended sadly in 2016. And there's been no news on Disney Infinity since, except for that little bullshit Disney series. I'm not really sure what it was, but like Disney Adventures series, it was like old bullshit. But anywho, let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with the Disney Infinity 1.0 ones. First of all, so we're going to start off with the Incredibles figures first. So here we have Mr. Incredible. Very, very nice. And also, just for the fun of it, I have a special Mr. Incredible. This is the crystallized or translucent Mr. Incredible. Then we have a headless, technically, yeah, because kind of coming off the head. Mrs. Incredible. Trying to keep the head on. Yeah, the head's not going to stay on. Then we have Violet. Oh, there goes the head. So there's Violet. Love that pose. Violet is pretty pretty as it is. And obviously, you can't have that without Dash. Yep. And we have the devious man himself, Syndrome. Love that detail behind the cave there, you can see. You can see a little bit of blue. That's a nice touch. Alright, now we move on to the Monsters University guys, although they're technically the Monsters Inc., but still, we're going to start off with Sully. And obviously, as well, I have the crystallized Sully. Hold back a little bit, crystallized Sully. I think you made the eyebrows blue. Something that they kind of did on the original, but not really by a whole lot. Then we have Mike Wazowski here. With a little question. What do you want to ask, Mike? I'm joking. Then we have Randall with a very sneaky expression, which we don't always see that much in Monsters University. We can focus in, please, camera. Thank you. Oh, the detail on these guys is so cool. And then we move on to the Pirates of the Caribbean characters here. First up, we have Captain Jack Sparrow. Very piratey. I also have the crystallized Jack Sparrow, or the translucent Jack Sparrow. I love how they made the faces like the transparency color. That's a nice touch. I'm gonna run out of room here. On my right side, or my left side. Then we have Hector Barbosa with that cool monkey. That's cool. Look at that. If we could even focus in on that. Yeah, this doesn't want to focus. But you get the idea. Monkey! And then last but the Pirates of the Caribbean ones, we have the Dasters at Davy Jones. Yep. Let's put it to my right side now. Now we move on to the Cars characters here. So we have Mr. Lightning McQueen right here. Now I did actually do a review of the Cars Disney Infinity figures a while back. So check that out in the description below if you wish. And then we have the crystallized Lightning McQueen as well, as you know. Or the transparent Lightning McQueen. Yeah, decals are kind of not that good. Because I've had these for like a long time. They're kind of like not that good. Take these guys off, or bring these guys to the side here. We have Holly Shiftwell, Yeah. Pretty, very cool. Mr. Francesco Boglioli. Very, very cool. I keep saying very, very cool many times, but still. Then we have a toe hookless Maida. Yeah, here's the toe hook. Rip. Yeah, poor Maida. I'm actually going to put my favorites to the back here so you guys can see. No, I'm not. I'm not going to put my favorites to the back. Then we move on to the Lone Ranger ones now. So we have the Lone Ranger himself. Very, very nice. I keep saying that a lot, but still, it's the truth. Then we have, actually, we have the crystallized Lone Ranger. Sorry, Tonto. And now we move on to Tonto. Jeez Louise. I'm tired. I'm actually recording this super early, by the way. I'm actually recording this in like July time, and this video will probably come out in like November time. Anyway, moving on to the Toy Story ones. We have Buzz Lightyear to the rescue! Right here, looking very, very nice. Then we have Jessie. Now, the figure of her kind of fall apart a little bit, but it is super easy to put back up again, so yeah, I'm going to be super duper careful with her. Next to Lightning McQueen there. And then we have a little snake in my boot. Mr. Sheriff Woody, or used to be Sheriff. Spoiler alert, Toy Story 4, but anyways, now we move on to the other Disney originals that were released exclusively in the 12-box mode. So we have Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Only seen a bit of it, but I do know where he comes from. Then we have, Then we have Rapunzel from, of course, the movie Tangled with her lovely hair there. I love the detail that they put into these figures. Very nice. Then we have Mr. Wreck-It Ralph himself, who's probably one of the heaviest figures. Like, if you threw this at someone, which you shouldn't even do, but if you did, you could just knock him out, because he is just super, like, he's heavy. Hulk is pretty heavy as well, but he's not as heavy as the Hulk, but still, though, he is pretty heavy. Then we have, of course, the beautiful Penelope. The lovely pose. I love that pose. One of my favorites from the line. The side. Move on to the two Frozen characters. It's kind of odd how they release the Frozen characters, but I'll get to that when we get to Olaf. So we have Anna there. Princess Anna. Then we have Elsa. I don't know why they made that pose like, I don't know, with Elsa there. I feel like it should be a little bit more determined, like the artwork, but still though. Very, very nice to have. And then we have, if I can reach out there, the last three from Disney Infinity 1. We have the Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey Mouse, not the regular Mickey Mouse. For some weird reason, they released the Sorcerer one, and not the original Mickey Mouse. Which is a little weird. Then we have the Phineas and Ferb, and two characters from Phineas and Ferb. We have Phineas, who, yeah, if you face him like this, it's just gonna look so off. Like, what the heck is up with you, my guy? He's like missing the eyes. That's just kind of weird. They also have some sticky marks on it. That's kind of odd. Yeah, we're not gonna face him. We're gonna facing him that way. That's why I always like to face him that way, because you know it's more realistic. And then last for the last for the 1.0 ones, we have Mr. Phineas, Agent P with a missing hand. Yeah, I forgot to mention, but I have been kind of being a little bit careless with the 2.0 ones or the figures itself. You gotta be careful with these, because if you just chuck them on something like something at the something there, you could break these. So you gotta be careful with that. So I'll be right back with the 2.0 ones. Now, there aren't as many Disney Originals characters released for the second game, as much as the first one, which is understandable. I mean, the second game really wanted to focus their attention on the Marvel characters, which we're going to get to in part 2, so stay tuned for that. There's going to be 4 parts, so we're going to break this up in a moment here, but yeah. So we're going to be going for the, not Marvel, but the Disney Originals figures that were released for the second edition of Disney Infinity. Starting off with Hero Hamada from Big Hero 6. Looking nice. I keep saying that with a lot of them, but it is true. And of course, you can't have that with Baymax, who's pretty tall. I mean, if you compare him to Wreck-It Ralph, I guess, I don't know, Ralph's a little bit taller. Still, I love that pose with Baymax. I'm actually going to put him back here. It's not really that much of a surface area to work with. And then we move on to the Dastrous Narrator, who, I don't know, she's probably my favorite. She's my favorite of the 2.0 ones, for sure. The 2.0 characters, well, 2.0 originals. My favorite Disney Infinity Originals figure overall is Lightning McQueen, but my favorite Marvel, or favorite character from the second game is Spider-Man. So, yeah. Then we have a No Wings Tinkerbell. Yeah, sorry, Tink. You did not mean to do that to you, but still a nice figure regardless. I love the leaf design. You can actually see the texture of the leaf itself, which is a nice touch. Then we have a Headless Maleficent. Yeah. I'm not going to show much of that because it creeps some of you out. This, however, won't. We have Stitch right here, looking absolutely adorable. I love that expression. You even see that they even detail the inside of the mouth, which is a very nice touch. I mean, I love the attention to detail with these. Oh my god, I did not notice that you had a little sandcastle down there. That's cool. I am running out of room on my space here. Moving on to the last three here. I can't do the voice of this guy, but I tried. We have Donald Duck. I absolutely adore that pose right there for Donald. And the way he controls in the game is absolutely hilarious. He's second place in the Disney Infinity Originals for 2.0. So, yeah. So here we have, if we can focus in there, not focusing on my Thomas stuff. We have Aladdin. I have not watched Aladdin, surprisingly, so yeah, cry about it. And then last but not least is the beautiful Jasmine. Can't have one without it. Alright, I love the pigtail. Oh, not pigtail. Ponytail, yeah. And I swear, if Disney Infinity creates a Meggie, that would actually be sick. Because, you know, it would kind of be cool if they did that. But anyway, now let's move on to the 3.0 ones. Alrighty, so now we're on to the third and final edition for the figures with Disney Infinity 3.0. Now, there were more original figures, or Disney original figures released for this time around, or for Disney Infinity 3.0. Not as much as 1.0, but still, there was quite a lot. It's more than 2.0, so yeah, we're going to start off here with the Inside Out characters. So we have Joy right here. Very joyous, get it? I'm going to set these to the back here. Then we have Anger. I've actually seen Inside Out. It's a pretty good movie. No, you know, Finding Dory or kind of Street Level or Toy Story 4, rather, but it's still good. Then we have Sadness. Yeah, some of the quality control on the figures of mine over time, I'm kind of saturated a little bit since then. Then we have discussed today. Rather unamused expression there. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. Knocked over the camera by accident, but so then we move on to the last of the Inside Out figures with Anger. With Fear, I should say. He's supposed to have the little 12 thing there, but he doesn't. Then we move on to Mickey Mouse. Now it's weird how they released Mickey. So for 1.0, they released the Saucer Mickey Mouse first. I have to go a little bit of a rant about this because, well, why would you release the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey Mouse way before the original version? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, why would you release the original? And, you know, I'm gonna have to go on a very similar rant with Olaf here at the moment, but still, though, why would you release the regular? Or not the regular, but the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey in Disney Infinity 1, and then release the classic Mickey Mouse for 3.0. Like, why would you do that? But I guess it's also fitting as well, since they also did do Minnie Mouse as well. So, I mean, pretty cool together. Here's Mickey first. It's always nice, but, you know, I'm not complaining, because, I mean, we finally got Mickey Mouse, so shouldn't be too harsh. But yeah, kind of same idea with Mr. Olaf over here. Like, they released Anna and Elsa over here for Disney Infinity 1.0, and they didn't release Olaf for 3.0. Like, why do you have to wait a few years later? I mean, I get it, you have to work on the Marvel ones, but come on! You released Twish yet. Oh, there she is. Like, why would you release Merida for Disney Infinity 2.0 and not Olaf? Like, why? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. But hey, like with Mickey, it doesn't make any. It's not really much of a big deal anyway, because he still looks adorable with the nice attention to detail with the little flower there. That's a really nice touch. I still really like how they did the little mini flower there, because, you know, he's always likes to do things. It's okay, let's not go there. Let's go there. Let's not go there. I'm not gonna make any Frozen fans pissed because of the singing. But anyway, here we have Spot right here from the Good Dinosaur. Again, why did you not release Arlo? Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, they released him as a Howardess, so I guess I can let that one slide. Anyway, here we have Mulan. Almost brain farted there. The live action one movie just kind of looks bad. Yeah, it kind of does. Anyway, moving on now to Sam Flynn and Quora. Now, these two are actually funny story that they were released in Disney Infinity 2.0, but they were downloadable characters. So that's kind of interesting why they would do this, but still, though, we finally got them publicly a few games later, or at least for a little while. They're very cool. Reminds me of Spider-Man's pose for Quora there. Then we have the characters from Zootopia. So we have Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. So first off, we'll go with Nick Wilde. What am I thinking of? Joe Wicks? No. Nick Wilde. Goodness gracious. But anyway, then we have Judy Hopps. I have not seen Zootopia yet, but chances are I might. Or Zootropolis, depending on what country you're in. Then we're gonna go the Bare Necessities with the Baloo, who's another one of my favorites from the Disney Infinity 3.0 Originals lineup. So we'll put him back there. Then we have the three, of course, have the three from the Alice from the Looking Glass film. So we have Alice herself. I'm gonna run out of room on my desk right here, or on my safe surface area. Then we have Mad Hatter. I'm saving the best two for last, of course. So, yep. And then we have Mr. Time right here with the mustache. And then, of course, we're saving Sabrina's favorites, saving the best two for last. So, of course, we have Dory. Just keep swimming, right? And to conclude, we have Little Nemo. Very, very nice. My two favorites from the Disney Infinity 3.0 lineup. Oops. Not a bit sully there. But anyways, that is going to do it for this part. So that is part one over and done with. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what figures from the Disney Infinity lineup is your personal favorite. We have quite a bit to cover here in terms of the lineup. My favorite is Lightning McQueen, just because, I mean, he's my first figure that I ever got, and it would only make sense, you know, the classics usually come first and everything, but Dory and Nemo are coming in a close second. Well, Miss Merida would be close second there, and then Dory and Nemo would be third and fourth respectively, and then Mike Wazowski would be fifth. So that's my top five. Bam! Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I have a lot to tidy up right now because I brought out a lot. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow for the second part, which is going to be on the Marvel side of things. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Ciao.